Dreamcraft. This is Callisto here, bringing you another episode of Dreamcraft Inception, the news, video, blog type thingy for the Dreamcraft community, giving you some information and on the goings-on, on Dreamcraft, obviously. In this episode, we're going to talk about a few things here. I have a whole bunch of crap to talk about in here. But a couple of things that I wanted to really touch up on is to say hi. How you doing, Dreamcraft? What's going on? There's been a lot of I don't really want to say chaos, but there's been a lot of activity going on in the last few weeks with a lot of people coming and going. We noticed there were a bunch of griefing complaints and things like that. Those haven't gone unnoticed, and they've been dealt with as far as I know. All the ones I know have been dealt with. If there are any that haven't been, all you have to do is contact staff using the petition system, and we will get you taken care of. So it's pretty basic. I will actually cover a little bit of that too later on. But the first thing that I wanted to talk about was the new stuff that's going on the forums as soon as I can get out of this pit. We have a couple of new sections. We have the project section, which is actually a revival of an old section of the forum, and under that we have the arena zone section. So some of you have been asking about mob arena and PvP and war. All of those things are going to be coming back. We had those sections on the forums there so people have a spot to place their to advertise their zones and arenas and stuff like that. So that's what that's there for. So it's not all done and ready to go yet, but we're working on it. So it'll be coming back really, really soon. So you can look forward to that. We also have a new contest section that's being headed by our very own Pickle Toes. What that section's there for is specifically to house contests. And it's not, both of these sections, the zones and the contest section, are not staff-only kind of things. If you have a contest that you want to do, you can post it there. If you have a zone that you want to build or you have built and you want to advertise or something like that, then you can do that there too. The ins and outs of how the zones and all that stuff is going to work hasn't been finalized yet. I just generally want to make sure everyone knows that it's inviting and that it's there for everybody. That's why we're making it. It's not just a exclusivity thing or whatever, so don't worry about that. So tiered Minecraft experiences. I wanted to touch on that real quick just so any future posts or blogs or things like that where I talk about tiered Minecraft experiences, you guys have an idea of what I'm talking about if you watch this video, obviously. So the way I kind of have broken this down myself is that there's 3 tiers, 1, 2, and 3. The first tier is everything that normal Minecraft offers to you. So you take a completely unmodified Minecraft client, you start up a brand new world, and you play. That's a tier 1 experience. All the things that you have access to there. A tier 2 experience builds off of tier 1 by giving you different things to do with the resources you've already gathered. Plugins like Buildcraft is a good example of that, and there's others out there too. But they don't really require a lot of custom resources, or any, really. They'll just use what you already have in the world. And then you have a tier 3 Minecraft experience where it requires a great deal of custom resources in order to craft even the most basic elements. And that's something like Equivalent Exchange and Industrial Craft, for those of you that are familiar with those mods. So hopefully that provides a little more context when I talk about those things, tiered Minecraft experiences in the future. Let's see. So the other question people had was when DC5 is coming out. I posted it on the forums and I've talked about this a little bit, but to reiterate, DC5 will be coming out when Minecraft goes gold. There's no point in releasing something and having to deal with potential changes and all that crap if the game still isn't gold yet. So every map that's come out before DC5 has been a temp map. I mean, that's the reality of the situation. And so what we want to do is we want DC5 to be the first, truly permanent Dreamcraft map, Dreamcraft experience. And so that's part of the reason. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. That's part of the reason why all the planning and discussions are really, really important, because what we come up with is what we're going to have. And so because I'm on the wrong side. This resembles a really good this is a really good opportunity for those of you that have wanted to have influence in the kind of environment Dreamcraft is, or to have an influence in your Minecraft multiplayer environment. This is the opportunity to do that. You can get as involved or as uninvolved as you really want. I'm trying to give people a lot of power here to customize how Dreamcraft works. That's part of the reason why the player-run organizations were created, so I could give players a lot of power and influence over really important aspects of Dreamcraft instead of something being just, lip service, So yeah, so that's coming out. Check the Minecraft site to make sure, but it's coming out when Minecon starts, which I believe is the 18th or 19th of November. If you haven't checked out, and if you aren't familiar with what Minecon is, it's going to be the first Minecraft convention. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go. I would really like to go, but it's going to be really cool. It's not pricey, but it does have a decent price tag on it because you are going to Las Vegas, and you need a hotel and all that airfare depending on where you are and all that happy crap. So, but if you do have a few $100 and you can make it out there, post on the forum. Let us know. Maybe we can have you guys meet up with each other out there. That would be pretty cool. But in the future, though, that actually kind of gave me some ideas for future kind of maybe like Dreamcraft related con things, where like clusters of people kind of get together and do a Dreamcraft con, mini cons or something. I don't know. We can talk about that stuff, see if people like that. Okay, so what is Dreamcraft 5 going to be? I already touched on that a little bit. It's going to be our first permanent map. So there you go, first permanent map. Yay! Yeah. So what's the purpose of Project Alcharest? So Project Alcharest is it's a test bed. It's here to test a lot of different things that we want to do on Dreamcraft 5, and in order for us to test whether or not these things are going to work, it needs to be tested with the community, and that's part of the reason why it needs to be on a map that the community is playing on instead of an isolated test bed. So there you go. Yeah. Testing ideas, concepts, licenses, a lot of things. We're testing a lot of things. So, there's going to be a lot of changes. You just kind of bear with us, because at the end of the day, what we're really trying to do is make everything as cool for you guys as possible. I want Dreamcraft to be one of the coolest servers in the Minecraft multiverse, So, yeah, so everything that I'm doing here is really just to try to make it more cool for you guys. Let's see, what else we got? Okay, so what is Weavecraft? Weavecraft is where I am right now. It's a code name project for a premium kind of pay-to-play Minecraft server experience. This is a Tier 2 and Tier 3 experience. I referenced those earlier, if you guys recall. Crap, I cannot find that tunnel to save my life. There it is. Whoa, what the hell is this? Okay, this was unexpected. So yeah, it's a Tier 2, Tier 3 Minecraft experience. So this is where, I don't know where I am right now. I broke through some place that confuses me, because I don't remember finding this. Oh, someone else must have found it. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, it's going to have Buildcraft and Industrial Craft on it. It's not going to be Bucket. It's going to be completely separate. It's going to be completely separate from Dreamcraft. I'm thinking about trying to find ways to like link chat and stuff like that, maybe. But no promises. Nothing set in stone there. But yeah, it would have a fee that I would ask in order to join, and then it would require regular donations in order to continue to participate. And so the fee would be kind of a flat rate. I'm thinking like maybe $10 or $15 or something. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on anything yet. And then the recurring fee after that would be just whatever you really could donate, honestly, that you think is fair. And so you play. And if you think, your experience has been worth $5 that month, then you donate $5. If you think it was worth $20 that month, you donate $20. If you think it was worth $1 that month, then you donate $1. There might be a minimum or something. I'm not really sure. I'm still hashing out all those things. where I'm at right now in the whole Weavecraft project is I got the server up, we got it running, we've got both of the plugins running. There are quite a few potentially show-stopping technical issues, crashing mostly, and we're trying to feel those out. I'm taking my sweet time with this because if I'm asking people to donate in order to participate, then I want to make sure I provide a superior experience, and that as many eventualities and problems are either eliminated or accounted for. So that's what this is. There will be more to come on that in the future. I forgot to time that, so whatever. Let's see. A couple other points here before I wrap this bad boy up. Getting griefed and what we can do to help you. Staff has quite a few tools in our arsenal to help with griefing. In short, pretty much any activity that happens, any block change, any command that's issued, all that stuff is tracked. And because you don't want any of this, because it's tracked, we can also roll it back. So if you are griefed, if someone steals from your treasure chests, or someone, griefs your place